As seen on the first part of my trailer, I included a green screen, and this is to notify the audience of the age restriction that younger viewers may require parental guidance when watching the trailer. And it's also age appropriate for the age rating, which is PG-13 and over. How do you... as you just saw in the last few seconds of the trailer, I embedded in clips in between the green title and the production companies, which is quite a conventional feature, which I've noticed, and I thought it was really cool to add in, as it just it kind of makes it a bit more creative instead of just having the green screen then straight onto the logos. And it's also conventional to have the film logos included, the production logos included, as it's just like a, I don't know, like a selling point to just indicate to the audience that the makers of this trailer are well known.
Amy, I found a book near Danny's house.
As you can see on that part, on this scene here, it establishes the main character, which is quite a conventional feature, as it, like, you can easily establish the point of equilibrium when everything was still normal for the character, and it kind of gives an understanding to the audience of how the rest of the stuff comes about, and etc.
Did Mom tell you about picking up rubbish from the floor?
Dear, take your feet for a look when your battery life is spent. Weird things keep happening. As you can see here, I included my unique selling point from the directors of Saw and Insidious, which kind of lures in the audience, as it's like a unique selling point. To me, I feel like someone's following me or watching me.
I know what you need to do.
Where did you find the book?
I don't know.
As you can see, I used the dialogue as the voiceover. I mainly used the dialogue to help the audience make sense of what was going on in the scene. It also helped me create tension in some scenes, like alongside the editing skills. So yeah.
No, I don't know.
I need to save them. They're my family. What's happening to me? Tash, what are you doing? Tash! Hey!
You let the daddy, didn't you? The hex of the weeping lass?
As you can see, I used the text overs, Nothing Can Save You, to help build tension in the trailer. To some extent, I feel like I developed the use of the text overs, as they tend to be a unique selling point. They tend to be used for unique selling points, the name of actors, etc. But I use it to my advantage by embedding it within the fast-paced editing at the end of the trailer. For example, as the scenes were progressing and becoming more intense, violent, and fast-paced, I simply split the sentence into individual words and placed them where I thought was most appropriate and in line with the soundtrack. The fast-paced editing is also another conventional feature that helped me create the tension in the trailer. I chose really short, snappy scenes. I chose really short, snappy scenes that had the most impact in terms of how the audience would have viewed it. And for example, I used a mixture of scenes. Some of them were from the equilibrium and disequilibrium stages, disturbance stages. Therefore, it created a contrast. It did not give the new equilibrium away, as the audience can never be too sure which scenes belong to which stage. The music was also another part that helped me create tension. For example, like at one point, the music slowly fades away, the non-diegetic music slowly fades away. And as it fades away, like it slowly builds into the part where the most tension of the trailer is. Um, the title of the film is conventionally at the end of the trailer. This is because it's the last thing that the audience see. So they're most likely to remember the name of the film, especially if they like the content of the trailer. In relation to my trailer, the music builds up in tension, and there is a black screen that appears up until the hex flashes upon the screen. This emphasizes on the title of the film, and it is also a bit creepy and unexpected, which fits well into the horror film genre. I've also got the release date. Which it says is which reveals when the film is coming out, but I just use the coming soon date as the audience can expect it to be in the cinemas as soon a date, which is why it could be argued that the Facebook and the film website links might come into use to allow the audience to follow up on the film, perhaps do some further research on the film. I also have a blurb which has the film logos at either side, the director's name, the different occupational roles like in a smaller font, and the actual name of the film crew member. And I also have the copyright. I also have the copyright section, which is quite a conventional feature for film magazines.